There it is, the old stomping grounds. That's my high school, Eastern Commerce. My God, the memories. Almost every lunch hour, I would go up there, stand right by that railing, and just stare out the window for hours. Every day I made this walk. Oh, the memories. Going right up to the front door. The last year, I wasted so much time because I only had 2 classes and a spare, and lunch and spare met up, and it was like a 3-hour break. Oh, wow. Oh, it's closed. The virus won't let me learn. So let's reminisce about all the terrible memories I had from high school. So I was 15 when I came here, and I stayed for all 5 grades at this school, and that was rare for me. Up to that point, I moved like almost every year, switching schools. It was pretty terrible. I'd meet some friends and then move across the city, and I kept doing that. But here, we had a little bit of a route, and I had a group of friends. We smoked a lot of weed. That was bad. Bad news. So I was in the skater/rocker group. I was an outcast, a rebel. I could kick flip. I'd try to prove it to you, but I'd probably break my ankle. I'd be too afraid to do anything. I remember Potato Jet, a YouTuber, he just got on a skateboard, he was trying, then he broke his arm. I'm like, oh, you moron. Don't do it. We're old now. We don't do these things. So I just remember being so self-conscious. I think I started getting acne around 14, and then I came here. And I just, all the time, forehead, nose, the worst breakouts you've ever seen. I ate so much cheese. Oh, the cheese. I was just so nervous, and I don't know why. I remember one time there was this black girl, super hot, and I had long hair for the longest time in high school, and then I cut it off one day, and I remember hearing her say, oh, he shaved it off, but he still looks good. I was like, what? I look? I was like shocked. Of course I'm a good looking guy, come on. And I was just like, oh, I'm the ugliest, I'm the worst. I was so shy, and I had these moles, like I don't even see them. Oh, they're there. Oh, that's a lot of trauma coming back. I used to walk by high school doors, like the doors would always be open. So I'd walk by when I go to the washroom or something mid-class, and everybody would look at the person walking by, and I'd always be like covering it, trying to cover the moles. Like, don't look at my moles. And I'd sit on the right side of the room. And if somebody was behind me and I had to look around and say, what? What's that? You need to borrow a pencil? Like, what a moron. What is this doing? I look so stupid. Just be yourself. No matter what kind of freak birthmark you have on your face, just lick it and move on. But man, I was so shy. I remember me and my buddies were skating around, and these girls came up to us, and she's like, do you want to be my friend? Oh, you're flirting with me. And I didn't even know what to do. I was like, what the hell is happening? And we dated. I was like, oh, I have a girlfriend now. How did that happen? Didn't last very long. I think I only had 3 girlfriends the entirety of that 5-year period. It was her for like maybe a couple months. And then I was like, this ain't working. And then I met another girl, maybe a couple months. She was shared amongst our friends. That was an interesting one. I was the last in line on that one. And then my friend brought some girls home from a club, and then I dated one for like a week. What a nerd. I had no confidence, and I couldn't do it. I was too scared. Every lunch hour I'd come up here. There was a 7-Eleven, which is closed now. Weird. You never see big stores like that closed down, but maybe 7-Eleven is dying. It's so much healthier in Thailand. The 7-Elevens there, they have supplements. That's not healthy. Oh, I debunked myself. But they have like actual healthy food. It's almost like a grocery store. Not bad. So I used to come here. Sometimes my meal would be a hot dog slathered in the processed cheese with a bag of chips and a Coke. What the hell was that? A root beer usually. Be real with yourself. Or I would walk down a little further, get a pizza, just a slice of pizza and a Coke. And that's lunch? How? How do we survive on this crap? The odd time I'd get burgers and fries. That was rare. It was mostly pizza. That cheese is addictive. Be careful. I don't think I learned much here. I don't think school is designed to teach you much about life. You learn the odd thing like, oh, there's a map, okay. There's other countries, that's cool. How do you do math? Math is actually the most important one. That's the one I stopped taking in grade 10. That's the one you should become a master in, just for your finances. And like, oh, it's good to know how to calculate things without a calculator. It's like, oh, how much is that in kilograms? It only says per pound. Oh, divided by 2.2. What the hell's happening? So keep taking math, kids, or just get a calculator. Your phone actually has one on the app. You don't need it. Don't take math. We had some interesting teachers here. Mr. Bates, he was the math teacher, but everybody called him Master Bates. Take that, Bates. We had a midget dwarf woman, Miss Powell, I think. I do wonder if these people still exist. I saw there was one Mr. Greenspan. He was never my teacher. I don't know what he was here. He was like a stoner. That's the worst sounding car I've ever heard. He was the life counselor guy. He was more dealing with my friend, but I saw him in a grocery store years later. I was like, are you Mr. Greenspan? He's like, yes. And I told him, and he's like, I don't know who you are. You're just one of the many kids I've known. Got in lots of trouble here. Was in that principal's office quite often. I just rebelled. I didn't enjoy school that much, and I just wanted to be the class clown. I just wanted to make people laugh. I threw a frog out the window when we were dissecting vegan activism at its finest, by the way. I threw it out. There was kids standing there, and they looked at it, and they're like, why? I don't know why. I threw a chair out the window once, didn't even look, and it almost hit a caretaker apparently. What the hell was I thinking? I threw a rubber stopper at the chalkboard while the teacher was teaching, and she's like, who did that? I was like, I did it. And I went to the principal's office, did a lot of weird stuff. I took a fluorescent light for no reason, like it was a new thing back then, fluorescent lights. I was like, oh my God. I took one. I actually stole a cymbal here. I had a drum set, and I took one. I remember it was a huge crash cymbal, and I stuffed it up my jacket, and I was walking so weird. It was so obvious. I think it was sticking out underneath my coat. I took it. Like, why? I used it, and I made good music with it. What a rebel devil I was. I remember there was a girl that liked me. I liked her. I don't understand how my mind worked on this one. I really liked her. What was her name? Lisa, maybe? Something like that. She was a little overweight, Italian, but she was cute. And I liked her. All my friends knew I liked her. And then we were walking in the hallway one day, and she liked me, and she's like, do you want to go out? I'm like, no. Like, why didn't I say yes? I don't understand it. I was like too nervous or something. Like, no, can't. Nope. I'm weird. Can you picture lonely little me just standing there, just staring off into the world for like a good hour and a half every day, doing nothing, just wasting time. I didn't even know you could accomplish things. I was just like, oh, I'm bored. Life sucks. It's so weird. Schools are closed now because of this. Well, actually, it's summer. They were never open in summer. There's nothing weird about this, but for the virus. Apparently, like, they're gonna make kids go every other day, so half as many kids are in the class, and how are we falling for this? A lot of interesting memories here. I remember he wasn't a friend, more of an acquaintance, and he stole a car. We didn't know. He just said, you wanna go for a ride? I have a car with me and my friend. So we went with him, and my friend, for some reason, there was like a bag of cement in the back seat, and he like threw it at somebody. I don't think he hit him, but the guy was like, what the hell? And he got in his car and chased us. And I was like, what the hell is happening? And then like the guy was driving with the car brake on the whole time, the emergency brake, and the thing started smoking. And we got out, and the guy grabbed me, and I was the only one that got caught. It was a bunch of bullshit. I got charged, I think, but they dropped it. What a loser kid I was. What the hell? Hey, little birdie. I used to bike here every day up the big hill. Good exercise, saved money. I used the bus money to buy fast food, which crippled my colon. Karma. It got me quick. I took Ritalin for the first time here. Some kid just had it. He's like, you want one? I'm like, sure. I couldn't believe how focused I was. That's like a miracle drug, that thing. I wanted to learn. I was in law class. For some reason, I signed up to law class. I don't remember a damn thing. But I was on this Ritalin. I was like, oh my God, this is so interesting. And then it was recess. I'm like, oh, we're stopping? Come on. That drug, how many side effects did that give me? Help. So, a lot of interesting memories in that school. Good times. Thanks for the brainwashing. And that's about it. If you want to share your high school stories down below, your traumas that are still haunting you to this day. Everybody's just parking here for free. They're like, we can park. This was our track and field. Oh, the glory. So many athletic achievements. I'm gonna leave. Oh my God. Thanks for watching the video and thumbing it up, of course. Thumbs down if you dropped out of high school and you got a business degree, started your own business, and it was a sandwich making business, but you put pickles on every sandwich, no matter what people want, and you went out of business in 1994, and you're still in court for the bankruptcy infringements. All right, we're done. Thanks for buying a Vegetable Conspiracies t-shirt. Subscribe for more videos. See you later.